Hey, hey, hey.
All right. We're live.
We're here.
It's Tuesday, 7:43. Turn that down. Get that going. Check, check. 1, 2, 3.
You did check after me.
Check, check.
And listen.
Stop and listen. I'm not going to tag anybody.
Ooh.
Maybe not tonight.
You smell me?
Maybe I need to share it
You can't resist.
to my.
He can't resist.
I need to share it to my page.
That's just your routine. Creature of habit. Ever since we've started Bible trivia, the first 2 or 3 minutes, this is John.
Sitting here smiling.
Nope, sitting here. Tagging and sharing, tagging and sharing.
All right, I just shared it to my page. But thinking if
What was that?
that was a reminder to jump on Bible trivia in 15 minutes.
Woo!
We're a little early, so if you're here,
Welcome.
welcome.
Is that one person or is that us?
I don't know. I think that's me, but it's not registered. We'll see.
Well, I hope everybody is enjoying this pretty weather. Charlie got a rake for Easter from his mama and papa. So me and him were out picking up sticks and raking.
Yeah.
He was so funny. He'd be showing me something. He's like, look at this. I'd stop to be looking at it. And he's like, we need to finish our job. Like, okay.
He's learning.
Ooh.
I figure I'll have that up there.
Well, thank you, sir.
Go ahead and you can talk about it. Hey, everybody.
When
We say, hey, everybody.
we see somebody jump on.
Yeah. So every time that number goes up, we're like, hey.
Hey.
We want you to feel welcome. We want you to feel loved.
Let's hit a dozen tonight.
And then a dozen cookies.
Right?
Yeah. Why is there a cookie fundraiser? I thought we were here for Bible trivia. Well, she'll tell you about that.
Just a word from our sponsors.
And you can say hi to us if you're watching. It's like, look at these people, and one just left. Trying to be entertaining to keep you around. I don't know. Maybe I need cheerleading. Hey.
We all right.
People log on.
Oh, it's them two again. Hey, we're in blue tonight.
Oh, we lost everybody.
All righty.
We're gonna have.
I can't get my shirt straight. I don't know if it's
gonna be unfriended. People are unfriend us.
I have no friends.
Good, you don't. We had that conversation today. So, I don't know. This is the hard part about coming on is like
the 3 minutes waiting everybody to get here.
The first year was easy to talk because we were just learning everything and laughing at ourselves.
Yeah.
But now we kind of got the whole how things operate behind the scenes down, and so we just.
And I didn't touch the camera one time tonight.
That's right.
Not once.
I'm proud of you.
I'm usually up here.
Yeah. I'm proud.
But we have a door that's decent.
So we have welcome to Bible Trivia.
Welcome.
We have a lot of things
hey, Miss Brenda
to announce.
Excitement is in the air.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Brenda. Go ahead and tag friends. We decided today that
John decided.
I decided that we don't have like friends in the sense of like got a group of people we hang out with all the time.
Yeah.
We just don't have that. Now we do have groups of people randomly at Bible trivia and ministry stuff, which are friends.
But you know why? Because everybody's got kids.
Yeah. I never I went straight from like called out of the life of, to like family life.
Mhm.
There was no really
The
in between.
life.
Yeah, the life, the death of me, I guess. I'll share my testimony another day,
Mhm.
just not tonight. However, it is different when you get older, you get kids, get busier,
Yeah.
things happen. But we stay busy with work and kids ourselves, ministry. So, but anyways,
But yeah, we were.
we got friends.
Oh, you sound pitiful. We have friends. But yeah, me and Charlie picked up sticks and got the yard prepped for John to mow tomorrow afternoon. Our neighbor was like,
After I get off,
yeah, that's what I said, tomorrow afternoon.
I'm almost evening.
Tomorrow evening after John concludes work at 5:30.
Ooh, 5 o'clock. 4:59.
Oh, when you get home, babe. When you get home at 5:30.
So we're excited. They're picking up sticks. I'm gonna cut grass. Can't beat that. And then we got
Actually, tomorrow night you can't.
what's tomorrow night?
Well,
What's church?
yeah.
Yeah,
You do it before church.
I'll rip it out. I'll get it done. I'll put up 2 walls, drywall, and everything else, and build a wall too.
Hey, Miss Nancy.
Hey, Miss Nancy.
Hey, we got a half dozen. Let's get up to a dozen.
Yeah, we got 6 on. Wow, we're talking about cutting grass and putting up drywall. Where does the time go?
Oh,
We got 7. So make sure you tag friends. This is the perfect time to tag your friends or
and
Facebook.
talk to us.
Yeah, Facebook acquaintances. And I was talking to Miss Helen the other day, is how hard it is to sit here and stare at a screen of us. It's really hard to hold a conversation. However, the more you interact, the more Facebook thinks we're a big deal too, and it makes us happy. Maybe Bible trivia will be mainstream one day. We hope. We can pray.
Mhm.
But we have a lot of announcements, and we'll use this 10 minutes to get through them.
Let's wait till about a few more minutes to get on
Yes, we're going to wait.
because we'll have to repeat.
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll repeat, or they can watch it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we realized that going through videos, how quick it is just to watch for a few minutes. You just skip out or something happens, and you never go back to it.
That's life.
And I see all these metrics, which I try not to look at the numbers because it's discouraging sometimes, but sometimes it's great. Man, you're the best. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you so much.
You're the best.
I need to buy weed.
What happened to our weed?
The place I bought it from said that's a piece of junk. You shouldn't have bought it. At least they replaced the battery the first time.
Well, that's not a good sign.
Yeah, they say Husqvarna is like how you say it.
Yeah.
That sounded good. Husqvarna is a great brand, but not my experience. Maybe your experience, but not my experience. I give them a thumbs down.
Well, not the electric.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about the gas stuff, but the electric,
Well,
weed
no,
eater,
what electric do you know that's good?
Hart, DeWalt, Milwaukee.
No, I'm talking about lawnmowers, weed eaters.
Oh.
Those things need gas. They need gas.
Maybe they do.
Mhm.
But anyways, we have cookies up there. So I'll let Emily talk about that. We went from 6 to 3. We lost you that quick.
All right, cookies.
Tag friends.
Let's see if we can get people on. Oh, but no, with us getting our new building, we've got to start making sure we have funds to cover the electric, the water,
Yes.
the gas, the things that go along with having a building. And so the first fundraiser that we're going to do is a cookie fundraiser. It's going to be me making the cookies. John and Kate and them love them, so I'm hoping that everybody else does.
I love them to the point that I became a diabetic.
Oh, whatever. But no, it's funny that when you were diagnosed as a diabetic, I started making cookies. I didn't make cookies.
No, but there's the temptation. The devil's real.
Anyway, I really made it for our boys. The weekends that they're together over here, we like to have cookies and movie night and popcorn. And, it's just a fun time. But anyway, we're going to start a cookie fundraiser we're going to start the 24th of this month, and we'll be taking orders. I will post it on Facebook.
Yeah.
We can meet in person. You can come to Bible trivia or Altered or to our Sunday night services that we begin in May to let us know what you want, when you want, and or what you want, how many you want of it, and it will go through. Will you scroll down the calendar? But it's going to start the 24th, so that's not next week, but the next, and then it's going to go through the 12th, and then we will have them ready to pick up at our Fentress location on the. Go back up.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Thought you were done.
On the 20th.
Okay.
So the 12th, we'll get the money in, and that way the next week I can get everything together and start baking. But it's going to be a half a dozen for $6 or a whole dozen for $10. So you'll save $2 if you just get a dozen. That's our goal. But if you just want 6, well, they're $1 a cookie. But if you do a dozen, it'll be $10. But I'm going to do double chocolate chunk, chocolate chip, and snickerdoodle.
They're really good, y'all.
So, but we will be posting that soon. Be looking for that on Facebook, and we'll be selling those. It's just our first fundraiser to cover, like I said, all the plus things that go into actually having a physical building. Did you talk about?
Not just yet. So we also have. Let's get this done. All right, on April 22nd, we have a live in-person Bible trivia at Jesus is Lord Church in Vardaman, Mississippi. We will be starting at noon. They're doing a potluck, so bring some food too. We can eat. So I think we're going to eat, and then we'll have Bible trivia. So it'll be a couple hours, good fellowship time, meeting new people, and testing our knowledge of the Word of God. And then also we have, let me look at my calendar. In the month of April, that's it, except for Bible Trivia Online every Tuesday. But then in May, we got May 1st, we got the Starkville Pregnancy Center. It's something we do every year. We were invited this year to attend with Tommy Tuck and his family and his group of friends. We love supporting the pregnancy center. And we also, as a ministry, we haven't had the place to start it. We signed up, and I went through the training for Embrace Grace. It's to teach young men that may have made a mistake and lived in sin and ended up getting a lady pregnant, but to teach them to learn and grow to be a godly man, to correct what they can, to lead them on the path instead of just aborting the kid or leaving the kid, just dropping out of the child's life. And so we really want to advocate for fatherhood in that sense too. So we have that going on. But then on May 6th will be our 2nd year anniversary Bible trivia. But the first Bible trivia we have at the new building. So we're excited about that. And then, like Emily said, on the 7th, 5:30, we'll have a Bible study. We're going to be focusing on disciple making. And then at 7, we'll have a service. And we're going to break it down to the beginning. What is a church? Then we'll roll into Mother's Day, but then we'll, what is a church member? And am I a church member? And so we're going to look at all those different things. But as that's going on, we have a fundraiser online too. I know we're throwing fundraisers out, but a lot of needs, and we're doing recovery. And so that costs money to get trained up and started up and get the co-facilitator. But I have a war vet and a retired police officer who's going to lead that group. And so we're excited because we want first responders to come to us to be able to share the stories. They can't go home and talk about the trauma. Look, I just had to shoot a guy. They live with it and they hold it in to the point of depression, suicidal thoughts, alcoholism, drug use, whatever it may be. And what we're wanting to do, this is a 12-week faith-based to first responders come in and they take their traumas and their experiences and they surrender it to the feet of Jesus. But not only to surrender to Jesus, which is all you need, but you also get around a group of other people who have gone through the same thing. And there's a lot of power in that too. And so once you feel like you're not alone, you can start to heal, especially when Jesus is the center of your life, that he changes. So that's what we're hoping with Reboot Recovery. But then we'll start up on the 20th with altar, which is a testimony night. Share your testimony. I'm going to share mine the first time. Next time we do it, Emily's going to share. Then we're going to start looking for outside speakers to come in. We're going to challenge you to share your story, but we want to challenge you that the story is not about you, even though that was your life that you lived. It's about Jesus. So everything that we do, even in our testimony, recovery in the ministry and church, it's to build up the church and to glorify God and Jesus Christ. So we want to teach people, if they don't know how to share their story, I developed a workbook that kind of walks you through it. And we're trying to figure out the best way to get that to people and what that's going to look like. But the best way is to listen. And you can listen to people share stories, and you can relate that, look, I'm a Christian, and there's a lot of areas this path of sanctification that does not look like what some people have in their heads that a Christian should look.
Thank you.
And so we don't want people walking around playing church. We want people walking around being part of the church, right? And your life is dirty. I mean, Jesus wouldn't have had to come if your life wasn't dirty. So quit hiding like it hasn't been or it still is. I work with people all the time. I'm a Christian. I'm a bad Christian. Well, what are you doing? Let's talk about those things. So anyways, that's the testimony. But we got several other things planned out. I'd like to do group. I want to do a group on spiritual abuse, the great cover up. And so that's a 4-week class. And so we're going to do different types of groups and classes out of Fentress Baptist Church. And that's going to be our home base, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to operate Sunday morning because we need to be in church too. And we're not going to operate Wednesday evening because our whole family needs to be in church, right? So those days we're not, but we're going to do Sunday evening, and we're going to do the rest of the week based off of what we can fit in. So thank you for the people that's volunteered to help and do what has been asked. B, we need more help. Right. So if you feel led to serve in a ministry, or if you feel like you're not being utilized at your church, come check us out. Not that we're trying to steal you from your church. We want you to serve in the trenches. We want to get to know you and to utilize your spiritual gifts so we can go out and fulfill the Great Commission. Because there's too many people just sitting in walls, and the Great Commission is only getting broadcasted to believers. Okay? So we need to go out, and we need people to serve with us. But with that said, that's all I got. I've got forever.
Yeah. No, and on that note of needing help, I was just looking at the calendar. We have anything after the Gardeman Bible trivia? So we'll shoot for that. If anybody can on the 22nd, that's not this coming Saturday, but the next Saturday, let's say 4 o'clock. If y'all can come out to the building, it would be great to start cleaning. I mean, it's a pretty much clean building, but it does, you've got cobwebs and dead wasp and stuff in the corners. We need to get all that cleaned out. There's just a couple, literally 2 rooms that's got like an old Sunday school rooms that have different material and stuff that they said we could go through and distribute it how we want to do it. If we want to send it with the Project Bible runners, or if there's stuff that's not usable at all to just get rid of. And then in the fellowship hall, they have a whole counter. It's literally like 6 or 8 cabinets that's got all kind of stuff that we can go through, organize, get rid of some stuff. We just need to do a good clean through and a fresh start, because the next weekend we'll have our boys. We can still go out there and do stuff if we need to, but I'd like to knock most of it out on the 22nd so we can be fresh and good for our first Bible trivia in person anniversary.
Yeah.
And we also, I'm working on a menu. I'm going to post it. I have a menu set up all the way through December for the food for ladies. Those of you that have been with us since the beginning when we have Bible trivia and altered. We're like, okay, what do we fix? Let's do this. Let's do that. I have the menu already set up, like sandwich night, soup night, that kind of stuff. So we have it planned out. So it's not up in the air who's bringing this and who's bringing that. But like I said, next Saturday, not the 15th, not this coming Saturday, but the next, the 22nd at 4:00, we'll be out there to start cleaning up. So if you want to bring any kind of cleaning supplies, I've got to go out there and see what they have.
Yeah.
But just get up with me, let me know, and me and you need to go out there next week and see.
Yeah.
It's 234 Lebanon Road, Akron, Mississippi, Brooke. It's a real easy address, 234 Lebanon Road. But hey, Brooke. Hey, Mary.
All righty.
We've run our mouth. We're excited. Right. We've got a building.
So we're going to go ahead and do the countdown and get this going. But we want to honor Fentress Baptist Church. There's so many stories of people sharing with me of growing up in the church, and we just love it. Like, we love seeing pictures of people that got married in the church. And I reached out to the Mr. Piano guy, Mr. Blanton, I think is his name, Alt Blanton, and he's like, I went to church there. I grew up there. And so he's going to come. Yeah. We're going to hire him to come tune the piano. So we got that in pitch perfect tune. But yeah, we're going to do in October a homecoming for Fentress Baptist Church every year to honor that. And then we also got the cemetery that we're going to upkeep and clean it up and make sure it's maintained, especially for Memorial Day. I want every headstone looking like it's perfect, right? As much as we can. And so we want to honor that, and we want to keep that legacy going. But anyways, there's so many different things, and we just feel like God's moving by, people coming and reaching out. We've had more people reach out to help us in the ministry this past couple of weeks than we have had maybe the whole 4 years, right? So we appreciate all y'all. We love all y'all.
Love all of y'all that's been with us since day one that has stuck beside us.
Your newcomers, we're still learning to love you.
We love y'all. But yeah, I'm just running through in my head like wide open. Yeah, that 22nd, we'll meet at 4:00 at the church. We'll do supper that night. We'll
board meeting too.
At 7. Well, we have it there. Tell them to come up there.
Yeah. Board meeting at the church.
At the church. But we'll send somebody up to Little Caesars and get some pizzas, and we'll do pizzas and drinks and just clean that afternoon. And have a board meeting. So, but like I said, I don't think with 4 or 5 people, it should take a couple hours to clean.
Yeah.
The biggest thing literally is to go through the stuff and see what we want to keep, what we want to discard, what we want to donate. And it's really not that much. We went through it Saturday. They've really kept it up, and it's memories more than it's memories more than anything. Like the little y'all got to see the nursery.
Yeah, it's cute.
The man that's Mr. Ronnie.
Yeah.
He's just a little older than us, but he remembers the stuff being in there from when he was little. The little chairs, the chalkboards, and
Mr. Ronnie's still a young man.
I said he's a little older than us.
I said? Yeah. You're like, whoa, we tried now.
Hey, he's a little older than us, but anyway, I'm super excited. So if y'all can plan on the 22nd to be out there at 4:00, I mean, we'll probably go out there as soon as we get back from Vardaman.
But all this happened with one person that's believed in us, right? Just saying, hey, look, I know someone, and we're just blessed. We've been praying and waiting for this because it's felt like we've had a lot of doors in our face, but we've also had no place to call home, right?
But we've prayed, and y'all prayed that either it's a hard close or a hard open, and this door has swung open, swung open. So God is good.
So we're excited. So what I'm doing with the stories of Fentress is on our website, About Us. We're going to have About Fentress to carry on that. So I put their old manual from, 1892 to 1962 on the website. And it goes over all the past reverends and pastors, however they say it in there. and the clerks and everything. It's just neat. So we're excited. Now, what we do need a worship team at some point, and we want to encourage young people that are talented that have a strong foundation in the Lord to come to us. But we want all because we're thinking about doing. Well, I'm thinking about maybe at some point we'll do a Saturday night singing, old school style. Like invite what's his name, Alan Sibley, come up there, and just bring back the past, but also move into the future.
Worshiping all the way through.
Yeah. So we don't want to be labeled as just one or the other.
Right. And
we're doing it all.
And we had someone said they would step up to play the piano until, but if anybody wants to play the piano, and we can rotate people out, so it's not so much, or somebody happens to get sick, we can still worship with music.
There we go. We're ready to rock now. Question number 1. And go.
What garments did God tell Moses to make for Aaron and his sons as priests in Exodus 28, 1 through 10? 1, breastplate, robe, tunic, rings, scepter. 2, breastplates, ephod, sash, sandals, scepter. 3, breastplate, ephod, robe, tunic, turban, and sash. Or 4, breastplate, ephod, pendant, and sandals.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That question.
But
Brooke, first draw McGraw.
Quick draw McGraw. But
quick draw.
Yeah, Exodus 28, 1 through 10. Let's over there real quick.
Yeah, it's open book, y'all.
But God has sent them some good looking clothes.
It's 1 through 4, either one. Thank you.
You getting dry?
All that speaking.
I gotta. Are we gonna have to go old school when you preach and get your pitcher of water and a cup?
My mouth does get dry when I speak.
Oh, breathe between sentences.
Hey, April.
Hey, Miss April.
Hey, Mary, is Frank playing? During a burnt offering, what should they do with the flesh of the bull? And it's awful, right? Exodus 29, 12 through 15. 1, bury it outside the camp. 2, burn on the fire outside the camp. 3, burn on the altar. 4, cook it for the families. And I had to Google what an offal is. And I asked my wife, and she knew.
Yeah.
I was proud of her.
Well, I was working on that question. I was like, well, I need to know that so we can talk about it. And when they sacrificed the animals, they cut it up in different things, and they took the flesh and I call it offal. Your app, does that say what it is? Awful. It's the brains, the tongue, the liver. It's the organs.
It's like extra spaces.
Hey, Bradley.
Hey, Bradley. I was looking at my mustache. It looks like I'm going bald on my mustache. You see that? I'm going.
Look at me.
Am I going bald?
No, it's just parted. Burn it on the fire. Burn on the fire outside of camp because it's a sin offering.
Good try, y'all.
Good job, Miss Brenda, Miss Nancy.
I was asking Emily, I was like, how much longer? We got 40 chapters total, so we're getting there.
Yeah. Now, this is what you shall offer on the altar: 2 lambs of the blank year, day by day, continually, in Exodus 29, 38. 1 third, 2 seventh, 3 first, 4 fifth.
Look at my wife.
What?
Plays with that little piece of hair back there.
Well, no, me and Charlie picking up sticks, and I felt just a little something, and I didn't know if it was a little twig or a little
tick.
Yeah.
This should be Charlie.
Yeah.
Y'all can never see my eyes because it's glare.
Oh, delete it, Brooke, quick. See?
Man, I meant 3.
Well, you put 3, didn't you?
Yeah, she did put 3.
She's that good.
Yeah, even when your mistakes are right.
Hey, Jessica.
Hey. So, yeah, this is a good time to go still tag friends. I would love to see more and more people come on and play and check us out. It is the Word of God that we're going through, and it's Bible trivia. It's a win-win, right?
Oh, the
Oh.
one before. That's all right, Brooke.
Brooke, you need to host this with Emily. Miss Helen, same.
Bradley, same.
Yeah,
Mr.
Bradley.
Tommy, same. Jessica, April.
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Brenda, Nancy.
When times are the lamb. When times are the lamb.
What times? You're supposed to prove it.
What times are the lambs supposed to be offered? Exodus 29, 38 through 40. 1, morning and twilight. 2, morning and noon. 3, mid-morning and mid-afternoon. 4, both in the morning.
So what times are the lambs supposed to be offered?
If I was wanting to be offered, I'd pick mid-morning, mid-afternoon.
We'll get stuff done, Brooke.
Oh, Miss Mary, we're going to have to get you like a 10.1 tablet.
Oh.
You know, bigger screen.
Brooke, there's a pause button. We can actually pause the game.
I'll take my glasses and use it as a magnifying glass because they're so thick.
They're not that big.
One is. See how much that goes out there? Look at that one. One's
Yeah.
flat, one's like, meh. I got a binocular on there. That's why this eye looks bigger.
Morning and twilight. Good job, everybody. Now, y'all doing this from the Bible? Not funny. Are y'all doing this from the Bible? Like, are you flipping over, or did y'all know that one? They're typing. They're just now getting it.
Yeah. There's a delay. There's like a 20-second delay between you and I. What wood is the altar of incense made of? Exodus 31. 1, acacia. 2, carob. 3, asherah. 4, almug. Almug.
Okay, Bradley. Chirp.
Almug. Is that even a word?
Well, good, Miss April. That's why we're doing it open book, so it's real easy.
Almug's not even in there. That's not a word.
Yes, it is. You know why?
Why?
Because I Googled wood in the Bible, and they had a list. It may not be the truth, but it is a wood. But type in type. Okay, Jessica.
Almug.
Acacia.
That's a good name.
And those of you that don't know,
If I ever have a daughter,
yeah,
acacia.
When me and John first got married, he's like, "Well, if we do have a daughter, I want her to be named Acacia." I'm like, Acacia Khan. Bless her heart.
I like it. If you like it, do your heart thing. If you don't like it, do your angry face.
Well, we were like Acacia Marie, and she'd go by Marie. Kiki. At what age were people considered old enough to give money offerings to the Lord? Exodus 30, 11 through 16.
Brooke, you're fired.
1, 30 years. 2, 25 years. 3, 20 years. And 4, 18 years.
You see that?
At what age were people considered to be old enough to give money offerings? I was listening to a sermon this morning that actually was on this chapter, and he kind of related it to the age of accountability.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Because when the people were in the desert, those that were 19 and a half could see the promised land, but those that were 20 and older were held accountable for their sins, and they didn't get to see the promised land.
Mm.
So, I mean, it's good.
Makes
Food
sense.
for thought.
See, you see all those hearts?
I did. I loved them. I loved them.
They were. You know what the hearts were for? Acacia Marie Khan.
Kiki.
So we're going to call you Aunt Kiki, Brooke.
From Charlie and Caden. That's it. No more.
Acacia Marie.
Oh. I've kind of gotten used to all boys, so he couldn't handle a girl.
I don't know.
I'm the only girl he can handle.
I can barely do that.
Oh. How much were they told to offer in Exodus 30, 13 through 15? 1, 2 shekels. 2, half shekel. 3, anything more than a shekel. Or 4, a shekel. How much is a shekel?
The shekel.
It says there in the Bible.
Does it?
If you go to Exodus 30, 13 through 15. Girls take over. Boys do too. I wish I turned that camera around and let you see Charlie's room.
A shekel, an Israeli shekel is 27 cents on the dollar, US dollar.
If you look in Exodus 30, 13 through 15.
The term shekel has been used for a unit of weight around 9.6 grams.
Is that the Bible?
This is the Hebrew Bible. Is that the Bible we're reading these days? Hebrew Bible?
Half shekel. And I like how they talked about, the rich and the poor. Saying that give more, this group give less. This group don't give any. Good read. But it makes sense, people really don't change much without God's help.
What would happen to Aaron and his sons if they did not wash before they went into the tabernacle? Exodus 30, 20 through 21. 1, they'd smell bad. 2, they'd lose their sight. 3, they'd get leprosy. 4, they'd die.
They
die.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Well, they would smell bad if they didn't wash.
Yeah, I mean, but back then, if we're looking at contextually, like what was the barrier of smell bad? Like they all probably smelled bad, so you'd have to smell real bad. Like,
well, also too, back then, apparently, that's just my thinking. They didn't have underwear because God told Moses, if you through there too, to make the priest undergarments to cover their nakedness under all their stuff. So
underwear,
yeah,
Fruity Looms.
Yeah. So he didn't want them walking up in the tabernacle hanging free.
Yeah, Brooke.
He wanted underwear on them.
Nice try, Brooke.
They die.
Any question like this that Emily throws in there, just go for they die. It's usually it's usually they die. It's either that or circumcisions in a jar.
Who was filled with the Spirit of God in understanding the artistic work of making tabernacle of meeting and everything in it? In Exodus 31, 1 through 10. 1, Uri. 3, Hur. 3, Dan. 4, Bezalel. Bezalel. Bezalel.
You said 3 twice.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Maybe that's like a 3. 1, Uri. 3, Hur. 3, Dan. 4, Bezalel.
Bezalel. Hey,
I'm looking at it. I don't know. Bazinga.
Bezalel. Bezalel.
How you spell it?
Bezalel. I hope y'all are laughing with us.
I don't have Bezalel. I have Basilith.
Well, that's in there.
Basilel.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah. We focus so much on it. If you laugh at least once, show funny faces. So where we think we're crazy.
I mean, I guess it's the first mention of underwear in the Bible. That needs to be a Bible trivia question.
That would be a good one.
When was the first underwear mentioned in the Bible?
Yeah. Who did God assign to help him?
Oh, mad face.
Exodus 31, 5 through 10. 1, Uri. 2, Dan. 3, Aholibah. 4, Ashimashak.
John Cohen, the man who is known for doing the book, and
I was close.
Hisamak.
Hisamak.
Oh, y'all just don't know. John has this app that says all the names in the Bible, and he's usually on top of it.
Yeah, but this one's not in there. Number 3 is not in there. What Bible are you getting these from?
The New King James Version. Aloha.
Aholibah. 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 That's it. Guarantee you. Aholibah. Oh.
Good job, John. But that's neat, because when you talk about serving in the ministry, use the talents that God gave you, because He's called these men that were artistic to be filled with the Spirit and know exactly how He wanted it.
And not to smother their gifts, right?
Right.
We want to encourage gifts to be used. That's for it to say Aaron. All right, you got to do it.
Who wrote the 2 tablets of the testimony Moses brought down from the mountain in Exodus 31:16 through 18? 1. Moses. 2. God. 3. Bezalel. 4. Aaron.
Aaron.
Yeah, it's been hard habit to break Aaron. Well, it's got AA. The second vowel makes A say its name.
Aaron.
No, it's Aaron.
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 Maybe typo when they first wrote the Bible.
There's no. Nope. You know what's intense about the Bible translations is that it's not word for word. They transpose letter for letter.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that.
Yep. Oh, there's a mixed. Oh, Mary. Moses wrote the second one after he broke them. God, the finger of God wrote the first ones. And then Moses come down, got ticked at everybody for worshiping a calf and threw them down.
That's a pretty good question.
Yeah. And when he went back up there, God said, I ain't writing this again. You're writing it. But it's funny because Moses was up there trying to ask God, why are you so mad at the people? Oh, Miss Nancy. Good job. Good job, Miss Helen and Miss Brenda and Bradley. Man, everybody's neck and neck and neck. Good job.
Yeah, that's great.
But yeah, Moses was up there. God, why are you so mad at the people? You brought them out of Egypt. Da, 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 da. And then he goes down and loses his whole temper enough to destroy the tablets that God just wrote.
I think that, yeah, Moses had a temper.
I would too. Man, all them people complain. He just parted the sea for you. He's got a pillar of fire in front of you and a cloud. And
have you been to a business meeting at church? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, have you been to a work meeting?
Yeah.
Man, talking to our neighbors, it's just prone to complain.
But anyway, but yeah, we have a new building. We're excited. We will be doing a cookie fundraiser in 2 weeks. But next Saturday, the 22nd at 4 o'clock, if you'll come out to the Fentress Baptist Church, if you're in Ackerman and you're going toward Kosciuszko, turn at the airport sign, the green airport sign, turn right.
Can't miss it.
You cannot miss it. The green airport sign, turn right, and then as soon as you see the next airport sign, the church is right there.
And most people in Ackerman know where Mr. Blanton's
the piano tune.
Right. Turn right there. Thank you, Miss Nancy. Thank you, everybody. We love you all so much.
Love y'all too.
See you here every Tuesday, and then in live on April 22nd at Jesus' Way, Waterman.
Yes.
All right.
Jesus is Lord.
Jesus is Lord. All right. Love y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.